I'm going to try and be a bit more optimistic today. I had a button I was going to get installed, but I didn't do it. So I had a button. I was a server at the Cheesecake Factory for a year. I was a server there. And one of the things you get to see at a restaurant firsthand, if you work at a restaurant, is you get to see how like spoiled and pampered Americans get with their food at restaurants. And I'm not complaining. It's not me complaining that I was a waiter. But you know, like you get like a little hair in your food, or like a little speck of dirt, or like your chicken isn't cooked just well enough. You know, you get to send it back, and you get it remade, or you get it for free. I remember one time there was a woman, and she came in, and she ordered a chicken Bellagio. A chicken Bellagio is it's not really that important, but a chicken Bellagio is a 2,100 calorie dish. It's like fried chicken topped with arugula, prosciutto, stuff like that. It's a very fancy dish. So she ate it. I came back to the table, and you know, she had cleared the plate. Like there wasn't any sauce left or anything on the plate. It was just a plate. Like I didn't even go, and I didn't even put it like back in the dishwasher. It just went like right back with the clean plates. So I go over and I'm like, you know, so how was everything? And you know, she says to me, she goes, you know, like the chicken, like the dish wasn't that hot. The temperature wasn't that hot, and you know, it wasn't that delicious. And I looked at her and I was like, okay, and I just stood there, and we're just looking at each other, and I go, would you like to speak to a manager? And she just nods. She just nodded, and she just goes like this. I bring a manager over, he talks to her, and he comes back. This is not the best story, but it's very, right? It's someone eating a chicken Bellagio. It's not that fun. But so I think it gets better. I hope it gets better. So he comes back, and he took it off the bill because she didn't find it delicious enough. So, you know, that's insane to me. That's really insane. Like, I looked it up. I didn't know this. That 800 million people in the world don't get enough food a year. I didn't know that. I looked it up for the joke. I just Googled. I was like, how many people don't get enough food? And it said 800 million. So we get like a chicken Bellagio, and it's not delicious enough. We send it back. I was watching a documentary, and it was about refugees in Rwanda, and you know, they hadn't eaten for a while. You know what they were eating? They were eating grass. Right? They were just eating grass. Like they didn't even have ranch dressing. You know, I think you might be able to have grass. Might be tasty with ranch dressing. I don't know. I went. Imagine like you sent like this joke isn't going as good as I planned. But, I'll just finish it because I wrote it down. So imagine like like you send like, you know, back in Auschwitz, they got back in Auschwitz, the Jews, they got black coffee and like chicken broth. Imagine you sent like an American back there and like didn't like the food, and like he said to like, you know, he'd say to like the guard, you'd be like, you know, this coffee is a bit stale, and the soup's kind of lukewarm. You know, I think the German would be like, "Can ich ein Strudel und Stitzel ein Stapel?" That's the German I know. I got it from playing Wolfenstein. That's what they say, that video game. And she'd be like, yeah, I don't understand German. Could I speak to your manager? Da ist Stapel und Stitzel. And he'd be like, yeah, oh, the Führer? Yeah, I'd like to speak to him. I think that's what would happen. And I wrote that joke, so I said it. All right, thanks.
Adam Brown, everybody, with a delicious set. What was the name of that chicken?
Chicken Bellagio.
Chicken Bellagio. Sounds good.